no.
Okay.
No,
No, we want all you new Zaya ladies on here.
Oh,
yeah.
We want to, yeah.
So welcome. We're really glad you're here. So, I guess Michelle, tell us why you're on, first of all. We're happy you're here. Everybody else here has been a bra lady for quite some time. So they got on in hopes that we'd get some of the news eye gals. So you got great minds here. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing, maybe what uh, anything that you're having trouble with, questions with fitting bras. So
um, so I've done some of the videos, I've done like the fit one and some of the other videos to learn about the bras. One thing, and I know somebody posted it maybe yesterday, is that, the stock isn't there. So I had a lady that she's had the Abby Lux before, and was super excited now that Zaya has it because now she can get both. She had a party and then she can't even get the ones she wants. So that was super disappointing. Um, but, and so that was like my first time I even sized somebody and it went okay. But I think just, I don't know like what you guys went through for training. And that's what I kind of keep going back to is like, is there a deeper training than just the videos that we could somehow do, or even like a monthly meeting to help us get a little more up to speed? Because you can watch the bras, or you can watch the videos about the bras, but you can't ask any questions.
right.
Right.
And then I have reached out to
That's
Carrie.
what we're here for, Michelle.
Yeah, and I have reached out to Carrie, but I think she's busy too, and all her people. And she actually did send me a kit, and then so I have the sample kit, and I need to send it back to her now, because I was going to use it for that event, which worked. But yeah, I was like, even if we could get, is that kit going to be available at some point to the rest of us? It's
Not for
not.
Zaya.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
So I mean,
They
that's.
don't have the thing is, so like when Essential Bodywear had kits, we're a much smaller company than Zaya.
Mhm.
There wouldn't be enough bras for Zaya to put out kits.
Okay.
So I did tell Zaya that they really should take advantage of us with regional meetings and say like,
Mhm.
hey, we're going to be in the Iowa area, and then have us bra ladies come and help, teach you guys, or hey, we're going to
Mhm.
be in Michigan, or we're going to be in North Carolina, something. So,
Yeah.
it's like with us, I've been doing it for 19 years. Sharon and Shireen, they've been like close to 10. So it's the more boobs you're in front of, the better you get at fitting. So
Right.
So,
yeah.
okay, so she brought up a great question. Let's talk about one thing that each one of us that can be on speaker. I know some of you might be listening, but what you think might help. And I will start with, because I am operation side, customer service, rep support. I'm from home office originally.
Mhm.
I felt like the most important lessons that our gals could take away came from 100 fittings in 100 days. And we can make this document available. Basically, what it was is a document to have a conversation, and sometimes just practicing the conversation of bra fitting with someone is a great experience in itself. So, what's
Mhm.
your name? What's your concern with your current bra? Do you have any idea what size you are? And then you do the measurements and then you compare where they think they were to where they were. Even if you don't have them try on the bras, like Ann said, in the new business model, there isn't a kit built into this process. Hopefully, you've had a chance to get your own size so that you can speak for that yourself.
Mhm.
But I think that really helps.
Hey, Kate,
Yeah,
your question.
yeah,
Are there cups available for them?
Mhm.
yes. I was going to get
Okay,
into that after.
that would
Yes.
be my recommendation. Yep. Okay, I'll let you.
Okay, so Shireen, there's your chance to share.
Sorry, Michelle, I don't show my face because I'm at work. But so yeah, we have a cup system and it's awesome. And
it goes
you know,
with this tape measure.
and it
Mhm.
does.
You want me to grab it?
Does anyone have one? Yeah,
Yes.
I'll
yeah,
grab it.
please
Hold,
show
hold
them.
on.
The visual of it is so helpful. And
You have the measuring tape, Michelle?
Well, it's in the kit that Carrie let me borrow, but I haven't purchased my own yet from the site. But I did see it. So I was in, did you guys present at Nashville?
No, we were at a conference.
Okay, so I was at Summit and I did the 1 hour short. Let's learn how to fit bras in that short amount of
Right.
time. So yeah, I've seen it, and it makes sense, and I think it's a great tool. I just have to get more comfortable, and also decide, like, in my small town, there is no one that sells bras. So I
Right.
think there's an advantage here. It's just like I need to get over the mindset of, am I going to be this bra lady? And I never thought I was one. You know, it
Yeah,
wasn't something on my
none of
radar,
us did either.
right? So
Me too.
yeah. But so I did use the cups that she had sent, and I watched the video where you hold it like a smiley face and do that. And it worked. Like, we tried a couple and we found the cup size. The band one, I probably had one person that was a little bigger, so we should have dug under there a little bit farther, maybe, to get the right size. So it's a learning curve, for sure.
Well, and
Oh, it is. It's definitely a learning curve.
some people are a little intimidated with that. I always say that, when you're fitting someone, if especially if you see that it might be a little tricky, and one of my tips is, I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Some of
Mhm.
the Zaya bras are compression, the bomber bra, some of the others. So people look very flat, as opposed to now when I have the Abby bra and there's definition. So if you don't have definition, you're not going to get a good reading. In that
Mhm.
situation, you should always try and encourage your gals to wear a regular bra to the fitting. But if
Mhm.
they have a compression, you kind of have to, shove the girls up as you measure.
Okay.
I will tell you, if you have them show up, and this is to everyone who sees this video, discourage people wearing a bomber bra or any kind of compression bra to a fitting.
Mhm. I did tell the hostess to tell them that, because, like, make sure they wear a normal bra,
Yeah.
not a compression, not a sports bra. And I think the ones I measured were in a normal one. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
It can be done, but I had a bunch of ladies this yesterday Saturday at this vendor show. I mean, it was crazy, and they all had sports bras on, and
Mm,
it just takes you a couple of times to get, especially the cup right, but
mhm.
you'll get it.
Kim, while you're on there, show her the cups, a reminder, because other people will see this video too.
Yeah. So
Can you see them?
Yeah, Michelle, what city are you in? Where are you located?
You can't tell by my accent? Just kidding.
No.
You were like, oh, Minnesota. Yep, you have it. You
I'm
just
right
right
down
there.
below you. I'm in Iowa.
Oh, yeah. So I'm in Hancock, Minnesota. It's just a small town in west central Minnesota.
Okay.
So,
And see, we have some bra ladies in Minnesota, and they might be
okay.
willing to be able to help you.
Okay.
So
What
if you have
cities?
if you have to send the bras back to Carrie, I would just ask her, can I please keep this measuring tape?
Oh,
She probably has a ton of them.
You know what? We
So
don't have a ton anymore because we did send them
no?
all, but you can
Oh,
buy
did you?
them under personal order in your
mhm.
back
Zaya does
office. You
have
can
them,
buy the
yeah.
cups and the tape measures. Kim, I want you to speak while you're doing that, so that you're going to be the center speaker on this. So explain to her how those work.
Well, I'm not the best person to do it because I very seldom ever use these, but I'm thinking of sending them to my sister to use because I'm always needing somebody to get a fitting. But this cup can you see the tag?
Mhm.
Okay, so this says this cup is what's going to be for a 40F, a 38G, 36H, or a 44E. And this is a little bigger than me, but I'm trying to dig through so I don't waste all your time for
And
mine. But
you
that's
can
how,
go side to side. You
yeah.
can flip it over and do the other side.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you kind of just like scoop it up, and if it's too gappy, then you know you need to go down a size, right?
If there's bubble or anything here,
Mm-hmm.
then you know you need
Yep.
to go a little bigger or smaller. Yeah, if there's a gap
Okay.
in there.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to share something as well?
With the cup about the cups,
Just in general, something that
ju just like I said,
think of the first time bra lady thoughts.
oh boy, that's a long time ago. Really, I think the point that Kate made was like because we've had that challenge for a very long time, the 100 fittings in 100 days. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, the more boobs you're in front of, the better you're going to get at fitting them. So, I never the cups came in like way after I was in, so I never used them, but
Mm-hmm.
they are helpful. It's a it's a guide to at least get the right fitting cup because with the tape measure, you can get the band down pat. But
Mm-hmm.
Right.
with the cups, they are helpful. So, so I
Yep.
would get those.
And is there like the sister sizing? Because I asked about that because you know like this 38D was out in the Abbey, like, but like what are my other choices? But then those were out too, so it didn't really matter.
So,
We do have a chart to explain that, but
Okay.
essentially, and we see a lot of calls on, so, here, for instance, I have a 36D Abbey. Okay, so the cups on this bra
Mm-hmm.
are the exact same cups that would be on a 38C. So a 36D, the cup is the same. And when Kim was referring to the cups,
Mm-hmm.
if she pulled out the tag that says 38D on it,
Mm-hmm.
that will also say 38C. So
Okay.
just with the cup system alone, you would know. So if you'd measure her with the cups
Oh.
fitting
Mm-hmm.
system and you know her band is 36, and yep, see how it says 38C on there?
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
Then you would know that you could sister size to a 38C or go tighter to a 34E.
so
Okay.
So,
all those cups are the same. They just sew a different band on them.
Mm-hmm.
right.
That makes sense?
So,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
another question that's really important to always ask is, if you're measuring somebody and they're going to be landing, let's say she lands right there on the line between 36 and 34.
Mm-hmm.
That's the perfect time to say to her, hey, do you like them tight or do you like your bras loose? Some ladies will say as tight as possible. Most people will say, I don't like it too tight. That's the first thing they will say. So um, that's part of that learning curve, like we all know about, that you need to listen to what your customer says. We're not the experts, even though once we have this tape measure on our necks, we look like we are. Um, and we certainly know more than our customers, but we still have to fit with our eyes and our ears. So we have to hear what they're saying. We have to see how it fits, or listen to their fitting questions. Are their straps falling? Do they hate underwire? Things like that. Anybody else want to chime in? Something you could share for a first time bra lady?
So, just to kind of add to what Kate was saying about the 100 fittings, 100 days is what we did. Um, Encourage like friends and family members, like they don't necessarily need to purchase
Yeah.
from you. You just need practice. And the more practice you do, the better you'll just actually be at eyesight. Like most of us bra ladies that have been here for years, we can see someone and already know I'm starting without measuring, I'm going to start you here because, and you may be off by like, a cup. Um, but for the most part, we've just kind of now we can visually see. So I would encourage, just start there and just say, hey, I need some practice. This is no obligation to purchase, but especially like what you said, where there are no bra stores near you. So this
Yeah.
could be so
Mm-hmm.
huge for you. especially
Yeah, great
referrals.
opportunity.
Yeah. And I would encourage you to get the cup system because I know they not get to necessarily try on the full bra, but it gets you a starting point and at least it'll allow you to, exchange or potentially add on like an extender if that's needed. So
Okay, so Shireen, you're gonna go on and continue with the extenders. Why are extenders so important?
so um it's important because I always tell women it's like a new pair of jeans or a new pair of shoes, where your bra also needs to be broken in. When they get them, there's that starch that's in there. And so it kind of gives you that
Stiff.
uh, yeah, stiffness. Thank you, Kate. I'm at a loss for words. And so, of course, I always recommend that initial wash for women, but then also the extender, even if they just need that one additional hook to help it be a little more comfortable. That was one thing we always recommended, especially to prevent returns. Just because once they start getting the wear of them, then it'll just start to loosen and kind of just mold, the cup to their breast tissue and it'll just be more comfortable. And so when someone reaches out to me and they're complaining about, oh, this is a little too tight, my first instinct and always is to go with, let's order or let me send you, an extender just to see within, the next handful of days if this will be, and I very rarely ever get a return because it works.
Great.
And are they
And
are there
after,
extenders? Do they
yep,
work for all bras or is there
yep,
certain ones
yep.
for
We have 2, 3, and 4 hooks.
So
oh,
basically, you can order them on, I always keep some, when I have a chance, and it's a good thing to pick up when you're doing your hostess order. If you're self-hostessing for a month, get a couple to have them
mhm.
on hand.
Okay.
There is a hook guide that we're attaching to each bra. I don't know if they've done that yet. Let me look and see. We were going
Wait,
to have
what were
it.
they going to do?
We were going to add a hook guide to each of the, let's see if it's in here. It's not in here yet, but we're going to add one to each description so that everybody knows when they order which hook size it is, because customers wouldn't necessarily know that.
Mhm.
Anybody else have a tip?
Do you want to go over the difference between the core and the luxe?
I did. Do you know the difference, Michelle?
I think it's the band size and that is
Okay.
it different than the smoothing back one? Is the
Let,
Lux
let me just, I'll just go
smoothing?
over this, especially
Okay.
for you and for anybody else who joins. So Core Abby, when we talk about the everyday bra, this is our what we call the Core Abby. It looks the same in the front as our Lux,
Mm-hmm.
but on the side of the bra, the this part of the bra, which is the wing, we have a stay. I grabbed a Lux. I grabbed a Lux. So let me see if
I
I
was gonna
have
say
a.
that looks thicker than the one I just had.
Hang on, I think I only have. Okay. Don't make fun of how I just have the oh, I did. I had a customer who returned one to me. Let me show you here's an Abby everyday bra. So we have the stay here. In an Abby everyday bra, we have this side stay
Mm-hmm.
and then the wing. So your support of your bra, 80% of it is right here. So, and any one of us should be able to pull our straps down. None of us will have marks. Why is that? Because the majority of the weight, and I'm a big girl, I've got, I'm large chested. The weight of the breast tissue should always be here, never in your straps. Okay, so
Okay.
80% is here. So this one
Mm-hmm.
has the side stay, and I wear the core, it comes down a little bit lower here. When you're talking about the Lux, since I grabbed the Lux has a much wider band. There's no
Mhm.
side stay. So this is going to cover, even though I have a 40 of a 36C compared to a 40E, you're going to see that the wing on this 36C is longer than the 40E
Mm.
because it's
Okay.
going to come up higher. So
Mhm.
it's going to make a difference in the adjustments here as well. But this is when your gal said she wanted her Lux. We
Mhm.
have Lux fans and Core fans. I'm a Core fan, but
My
you
Lux.
ladies love this
I'm a
Lux.
Lux.
I'm a
I was
Lux.
core, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a
I'm a-
Core
I'm a
gal.
four.
For me, it just fits. That's how it fits for me. So that's the big difference between Core and Lux.
So
Um,
on her party, her customer can't get what she wants. Can't she keep that open until they come in?
yep,
So
Well,
she doesn't have to order right away?
right.
yeah,
Yep.
so she wanted to use her hostess rewards and get the bras half off, but I
Right.
had already
Create a party.
started closing her party
Mm,
because this is one of the things I brought up was I could literally choose the size, save it, and I could go to the next item, but when I came back to my cart, it was gone.
that
Um,
quickly?
Wow.
yeah, well, it
Wow.
was never in stock. And so I raised it up as like I told this hostess she could get these because when I looked, they were there.
Yeah.
So then I
Well,
had to go back and be like, I'm sorry, they're not even in stock and they can't tell me when they're going to restock.
I
Okay.
will tell you they are going to be in right around end of July, early August. So it's not that long.
Hmm.
But ladies, my essential bodywear ladies, Michelle brings up a good point. She went to close the party, realizing that they weren't there.
Hmm.
We need to remember that it once Michelle started to close that party, she has 14 days. So if you leave it in the event
Oh,
and it's sitting out there, let it sit until the bras come in. But once you close that party,
Hmm.
you're going to have to place that order within 14 days.
Yeah,
So
so well, customer service said I could go back and reopen it, but I have never been able to do that. And
well,
I was never
you
told that
can't
either.
do that. I've had to do it before where I accidentally closed it. I was trying to show somebody something and I didn't mean to
Hmm.
start to create the hostess order and I sent them a message and because I didn't actually place the order, I just moved it to add items, they were able
Hmm.
to put it back into an event. So if you do
Oh.
that by mistake or you get to the party and you're like, "Oh my gosh, everything she wants isn't there." You
Hmm.
can send them a message and have them send it back. So,
But she had other items that she like adamantly wanted. So I'm like,
yeah, so that works. That's
well,
perfect. That's fine.
so I ended
Um,
up, I said, well, we're a little bit over the level twos anyway. So let me move that, start you a new link. You can start building on that one. And
yeah,
hopefully by the
perfect.
time that one builds, you can get another half off bra.
Great.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe they'll be back in stock and we can do this again. I don't know. Yeah.
I am
But
going to, we don't have much time left, so I wanted to share my screen. I want to go in and show everybody. Hang on one second. Wanted to show you all the tools that we have out there. And maybe you've seen these, Michelle, and I'm not so sure that all of our gals know they're there as well. But let me share my screen. So if we go in here to the back office and you go into the section called education and you
mhm.
scroll down here to essential bodywear, if you go in here, you can see, I think this is one of the best videos we have. I'm just going to let you see a little bit of it.
Yeah, I think those, yeah. So I kind of flipped through those before I did my in-person one.
Right.
Yeah, and
Brittany does a
watched them.
great job here doing this.
Hmm.
Virtual bra fittings, these are all videos that you can watch.
Hmm.
And then if you go into company files as well,
Mm,
there is a section on essential bodywear. that also has different bra guides. We are working on updating a couple of the fit sheets and kind of some virtual fitting mixed with AI. So those are up and coming, not to be released yet. But again, keep in mind that education and essential bodywear is a great resource out there for you. So that's it. That's all the time we had. I hope this was helpful. Michelle, if you could share with your team and others, we'd love to get more people on. I will share the recording. I really appreciate our seasoned fit stylists hopping on. Any last questions before we hop off?
Are you gonna do an evening one?
Yes, the next one will be evening.
Okay.
Yeah, we do get more people in the evening, that's for sure. Okay?
I would say, Michelle, if you need help, take a picture or screenshot of all our names, and we're always happy to help you.
Yeah.
That's is like, how do I get all your names? Because I won't remember them.
Yeah, no, we're here to help.
Okay.
Yeah, and honestly, everybody who's on this call right now is really active in Bra Ladies in the Know too.
Okay.
Post your questions in there. I are just like the Zaya reps, everybody in this group's very supportive, especially the ones that are active and involved in answering things and communicating in Bra Ladies in the Know. So,
Okay.
all right, everyone.
All right.
Thanks,
Okay,
Kate.
thanks for joining. Have a great
Thank
day,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
All right, bye now.